Well, this is your baby. You introduce it. Isn't this your show?
You've just introduced it.
Yeah?
This is how we're going to start.
Okay,
What's going on? Welcome to Uncensored. This is Stretford Paddock. I'm Adam McKola. He's Justin Mustardhead. How you doing?
Award-winning journalist Justin Mustardhead, actually. If
Mustardhead.
you're going to give him my full name.
I miss Joe. Joe always says that.
What?
I haven't got the delivery of it.
What does he say?
I don't know. He says your name really weird.
That's because he is weird.
Yeah, he is.
Worksop.
Bloody
It's not even a
fool.
proper place.
Where is he? Is it even on the map?
Nah, he's gone to Scotland, I think.
Oh.
Right.
Up there.
Up there.
Scotland.
Yeah. Stranraer. Oh, my angina.
He's gone Stranraer. What?
I think so.
Oh, man.
I think that's where he's gone. Ethan, you know him. Producer Ethan, he's your mate. Where's he gone? Spain. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Basically, what happened was Jay called him and he heard a lot of Scottish people in the background.
Somewhere that's not England. Yeah, sounds a bit Spanish, that.
But Joe's the last person, though, to end up, like, I could never see Joe. Like, you know when you go to one of these places in Spain and it's got, like, Big Bob's Bastard Breakfast, $10.99.
Yeah.
Still got the prices in pounds because,
Love
you know,
that.
fuck that.
Yeah. English papers on the
I could
table.
never see Joe in one of those
Only
places.
fools and horses on.
Yeah.
He's not that guy, is he?
Joe's not in there.
Do you know what I mean? He's not having egg and chips for his dinner.
If Joe's in there, someone's missold him a holiday. Somehow, like, they've told him he's going, I don't know, somewhere else, and he's ended up in
Joe's on his phone. Or he's got the rep in the corner going, what is this?
Yes.
Hey, this isn't authentic Spain, which I was promised. Hey, what's this? I'm stood in the red line watching all the fools and horses eating egg and chips. What's going on?
Yeah, where's the fat English lads with bulldog tattoos at when I need them?
Is 18 to 30 still a thing?
What, ages?
No, like, you remember the 18 to 30 holidays? Do you remember them?
Yeah, but
Don't do them anymore,
it
do they?
seems weird. Why would 30-year-olds want to be partying with 18-year-olds?
That's weird. Well, you know, you look back, that was like a proper thing, wasn't it? Like, right? My daughter, right, is what, in 5 years she'll be 18. If she comes home with a 30-year-old, I'm having words. And those words are going to say, you're never coming back to this house again, son. Do one.
And you know it's only the 18 and the 30-year-olds that go. There's no like 21, 24-year-old people knocking about there. Because they went when they were 18 and they were like, fucking hell, it's just full of 30-year-olds.
Yeah.
And the 30-year-olds are going because they're depressed.
Life's not quite working out the way they planned.
So,
do you know what I mean?
Mental.
That's got to be done, innit? If it hasn't, it needs to be. Anyway, this has been Uncensored. I think we've covered everything there.
Let us know. Me and Jay, we won't get in anymore.
Mate, that ship sailed for me.
That's mental, that,
a few years ago.
I always think I'm still young, and then I think...
I always think his view's young. Well, you are. But you're in your 30s, aren't you?
Young,
why will you be forever young? Yeah.
Yeah, we're old as fuck.
This is it. Someone who's 30, technically,
but you know what?
Is young enough to young enough to be my son.
We're lucky.
Almost.
Imagine growing up now.
I thank God we grew
full
up
of widgets
and
weirdos.
Like, everyone's got their phones out when they're out and all that nonsense, and they're not enjoying and living in a moment. Do you know what I mean? On the phones constantly. And in my day, we didn't even have phones. I'd carry a pigeon. Raven. That's how you communicate.
You have to go phone box.
Phone box, yeah. Pages.
Do that reverse charge. It wasn't 0800 REVE RSE then either. What was it again?
What's the reverse of charges?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember. Was it not 1191, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
My mum used to go mad when I used to do that.
Oh,
because I used to reverse charges to my mum.
Yeah.
To save 10p. And she'd kick off.
Yeah, also...
Bro's reversing the charges when you want to ring me.
You know what was good though? You used to be able to like get your money back out of phone boxes sometimes. I forgot how we did it, but we did it.
What, with co-angs? Kicking the hell out of him.
We spoke about various different things like that before, but what we are here to talk about today
talk to me.
Is a little bit of football, a little bit of the right-wing action. What is going on? I went away to Brighton for a few days.
Well done as well. Anyone who follows Adam McKola on socials will see he's been absolutely smashing it.
Yep.
The Milky Bars are on you, sunshine.
They are indeed.
Well done, my brother.
I went away, came back. We've been buying Anwar and Ghazi. Al Ghazi? What's his name?
Do you know that story?
Anwar.
That story.
Well,
Anwar? That story was like nonsense from start to finish, and it came and went in about an hour.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah, it's done, bro.
Oh.
Like, it was like...
So we're getting him or not?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was literally, right, his agent got on the phone and went, you need a right winger? Need some players? Got one for you. Hey, he's played in Holland. He's Dutch. Loves Senag. Loves him. Yeah. He's been at Ajax. What more do you want? Who is it? What? Who is it? Don't worry about that. What? You break it up. Do you want him or not? Well, tell me his name. Oh, forget it. Yeah.
If we're talking right wingers, I'd rather have David Beck. If we're talking right wingers, I'd rather have Boris Johnson. If we're talking right, I'd rather have Nigel Farage, bro.
Yeah.
Than Anwar El Ghazi. What's going on?
Well, thankfully, Manchester United agree with you. Well, I don't know if they'd rather have Boris Johnson, but they don't want El Ghazi. They don't want him. It's not happening.
They definitely don't want Farage.
No,
right?
they don't. That's never say never.
It feels like the club needs a feel-good story at the moment. Jesus.
Yeah, that'll get us
what
all.
A shit show
that'll get us all happy
club.
again. Now, because what I loved about it was journalists who broke the story were then quote tweeting themselves, like Ducker tweeted the story like United or interested or been offered him, and then quote tweeted themselves saying this isn't happening. So it's not happening. It was agent driven. Yeah?
Yeah.
Nonsense. You know how it is, bro.
I'd rather see Pellistri. What's the other fella's name? Amad Diallo. He's been injured for a bit, isn't it?
I know, it's a shame, man, because I like him. Well, that might have saved him, you know. Because that might have kept him at the club, and now he can shine.
Sancho, man, just unpin that tweet. Delete that quickly, man. What's wrong with you?
Do you know how weird it is with Sancho, right? Do you know one thing I can't get over? His Avi on Twitter, or X, is him and the manager laughing together.
Be
like
really
Bezzies.
Best
yeah?
moment.
Like brethrens. Yeah?
But he hasn't gone far enough to change that.
No. So that is still there, yeah? It's like, look at me and my best mate, yeah? And his pin tweet is saying, that geezer in my Avi, he's chatting rubbish.
It's like he's left the picture up of him and his missus.
Yeah.
But he's wrote a post saying, we're finished. It's like, hold on a minute. You know, you're changing that picture when that goes out, right?
It's like his relationship status is with some other woman.
Yeah.
But his profile picture is him and his ex.
Come on, man.
I'm confused.
Delete it. Unpin it.
Yeah, unpin it. Just unpinning it.
Let's pretend it didn't happen.
What post?
You know, a lot of things have gone on since then. Anwar El Ghazi.
Exactly.
You know, Nigel Farage. All these things have gone on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just delete it.
Delete it, man.
Pretend it didn't happen.
We'll back you, yeah? We will pretend, right, it never happened.
Yeah, if someone says in this, I don't know.
What post? No, don't know what you're on about. Never seen it.
Anthony, obviously, for obvious reasons, he's had to be given time off to, or be told he's not coming back.
Yeah. Mutual decision. He's having a bit of...
For obvious reasons.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wait, if you just waited a day.
I know. It's like when we sent Brandon Williams on loan, and then we lost all the left backs the next day. It's just like that one day you could have gone, look, you're in here now, son. But this is what I'm getting at, right? Or this is what I wanted to ask you. Are you not a little bit worried? Because Pellistri, right? Everyone loves Pellistri, right?
Got it.
Everyone is banging on about how wonderful Facundo is, yeah? Now, you know my favourite Pellistri memory? Me, you, Joe Smith, round the other side, deadline day, 2 years ago. Yeah. 2 minutes to 11.
Oh, yeah.
Sky Sports, Jim White, your mate, announcement. Big news coming out of Old Trafford. Joe went, it's Sancho. We've got him. We've got Sancho. And the announcement is, there's a signing arriving. It's a winger. It's Facundo Pellistri. And we all went,
huh?
Who?
What? When?
I've never even heard of him.
Where did we sign him from? Alaves?
Yeah.
No, we sent him to Alaves.
I don't know. I'm just agreeing with you.
Did we sign him from, like, National Montevideo?
What? No,
we signed Diallo from Atalanta.
Right. Can we just acknowledge here, right? I know it's uncensored, but does it have to be that uncensored?
Sorry.
Right. Which, producer Ethan has just been whispering to us, Atalanta. That's Amad Diallo, who was from Atalanta. After an hour of professional football, we spent 37 million quid on him. Probably
the best 37 million quid we've ever spent.
Here we go.
Penarol. He's from Montevideo.
Right, yes.
Up there.
Penarol. And he's been to Alaves on loan twice. He absolutely loves it. Bro, he loves Alaves. He loves Alaves more than Joe Smith loves going to Spain. Bro, he's played 13 times for Uruguay. He's doing well, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't like, because Uruguay aren't exactly minnows.
He spent the most time at Manchester United and plays the least games there as well.
That's mental now, isn't it? Oh, he's 21 now, though. Now is his time to shine. Are you not a little bit worried, though?
I don't know about you.
Because...
22.
Yes, can't beat
He's going to be 22 soon.
What?
20th of December. Right. And I twittered him for that.
Wasn't abusive. Are you not a little bit worried, though, right? Because Pellistri's all right. He seems okay.
No, I like him.
He's been elevated. Because we do this at United. Whoever's not playing is mint.
Yeah.
2 words for you. Donny van der Beek.
No, let's not go that.
Come on, bro. You was at the Manchester derby that time where everyone was chanting his name as he was warming up.
Yeah, but that's because we're nice like that.
And then he came on and nearly set up Phil Foden with his first touch. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but we still sang De Gea's name when he was chucking balls on the nets.
Yeah, that's true.
We're pretty.
You know what?
We very rarely. There's been occasions, you know.
Okay.
Especially like, you know, some of the Paul Pogba stuff is stupid and that Harry Maguire stuff. But very rarely do we like proper give it someone.
No.
You know what I mean?
We back our
even
players.
Managers.
Yeah.
Like there's been times where managers.
Louis van Gaal's army.
Like Moyes could have got it, and I was singing while the Titanic was sinking.
You were on the decks.
Yeah. And it actually
playing the
happened.
violin, weren't you? And filming yourself doing it.
Yeah.
And posting it on social media and YouTube where people could reference it years later. Macca, as you well know, fresh ball fall is upon us, right?
It is here.
So light a pumpkin.
It is here.
Get some spice and do something nice.
Wait, what? We're getting spice?
Mate.
We're you doing that again?
Not after last time. Yeah, because Manscaped, I've got you covered. This, and I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Why are you so excited, man?
I can't do fall. I'm not that guy. It's autumn. Yeah, it's not fall. We're not Americans. Yeah.
So
right.
Fresh
ball
autumn.
autumn. Fresh what?
Fresh scrotum autumn.
Fresh scrotum autumn. Yeah, we'll go with that. It kind of rhymes if you say it quickly. Fresh scrotum autumn. There you go. That's what it is. And Manscaped have got you covered. You can join one of the 8 million men worldwide.
Treat your scrotum with decorum this autumn.
Bro, I tell you what, right? Seriously. Treat your scrotum with decorum this autumn.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it rhymes, it makes sense, and it's right. And
Stick
thankfully...
that on your fucking TV programme, yeah? Get it on there.
Right? So, if you want to treat your scrotum with decorum this autumn, you need the Performance Package 4.0. Now, using the code Paddock20 and the link in the description, Manscaped will give you 20% off. They'll give you free shipping. What are you getting for that? How do I treat my scrotum with decorum? What do I need? You need the Performance Package 4.0, yeah? You get the Lawnmower 4.0, yeah? And what I love about that, it's got the advanced skin-safe technology. It's got the multifunctional on-off switch. Yeah, I am sick of things that are constantly on or constantly off. This is on or off. You've got a choice.
And you know why that works really well, yeah?
Go on.
You know, before I had a multifunctional on and off switch.
Yeah.
You charge a little trimmer before you go away for a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd get there.
Yeah.
You've left your charger at home thinking this is charged for the week.
On. This is done. Don't need
it's
to worry
been
about
switched on in your bag.
It's over.
Battery's dead.
Dead.
Now
Can't
you've
use
got
it.
No decorum around your scrotum.
No decorum this autumn. But with Manscaped, you have. So you've got that. Yeah. What else have you got? I'll tell you. You've got the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant. You've got the Crop Toner. You've got the Ball Toner even. You've got the Boxer Breeze with the anti-chafing technology. You've got the Shed Travel Bag to put it all in.
Anti-chafing.
How is your anti-chafing? She's all right. She's on tablets. You've got all that, right? 20% off and free shipping, right? So if you want your scrotum to have some decorum
in this autumn,
you need to go and check out the link in the description using the code Paddock20. Your balls will thank you this fall, or your scrotum will thank you this autumn. But I don't mind that backing a manager, backing players. I'd rather be that guy. Yeah. I would rather, right, back someone who is a disaster than criticise or say someone needs to go who ends up being good for us.
You know what the problem was for me, yeah? I had this, like, these things happen to me, yeah, where I have these weird images in my head where I think I'm foreseeing the future. And I could see David Moyes with the Champions League trophy. Little did I know.
Was he on a museum tour?
Little did I know.
No.
The image cleared up and it was the Conference League.
Oh,
and
was it?
At West Ham.
Oh, no. No.
Do you know what I mean?
That's a shame, that. Yeah. Because I know what you mean. It's like, to be fair, though.
Oh, shit, that's the Conference League. Oh, shit. He's got a West Ham's tie on.
Do you know what the weird thing is, right, Macca? I honestly think, yeah, here's what I honestly thought when we appointed David Moyes. I thought we'd win the league. I did. I'm not right to
4-1 and Welbeck scored twice and Van Persie scored twice.
I thought we'd win the league, Welbeck will be top scorer. Yeah. That's what I thought. I genuinely believe that. Honestly, right? When we appointed Ollie, I thought we were going to win the Champions League that season. Yeah. 20 years on from the new camp, it's written, he's going to lift the trophy as manager. 100% right.
Do you know why we things like that happen? Remember in 99, it was Samat's birthday, right?
Yeah, it was. 99. Knowledge.
08, 50 years after Munich and all that.
Yeah.
Like,
there's always something written in the stars,
where
like you know, we won it in 68, 10 years after Munich. There's always some sort of historical reference where you go, it's meant to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, you feel it. And even little things like with Jose, When he came to United, he'd won the title in his second season at every single club he'd been at. I thought he'll do it here, and he didn't. Like, there's always a reason why you can buy into it. Do you know what I mean? When Moyes took over, we were the reigning Premier League champions. It's just like, what's going on? Like with Van Gaal, I was there in Brazil when when Holland beat Spain 4-1.
Van Persie's goal.
Was it 4-1 or 5-1? I can't remember. I was there. I can't remember. But yeah, that diving header. And I thought Van Gaal's going to lead us to victory.
Yeah, look, we bring Tim Krul on, the mad bastard. Imagine what you're going to do at Old Trafford.
Do you know what, right? Isn't it funny how when he did that, yeah, at the time, you think, what a genius, legend. And then halfway through his time at United, I was thinking, that is a crazy thing to do, to substitute your goalkeeper.
Nah, but it's good. It's good. I think it's good. I like... Who did
you know who I spoke to the other day?
Who did you like the most out of the shit
managers?
managers?
Do you know who I spoke to the other day? Louis Van Gaal.
Fuck off.
On email, via email.
Again?
Yeah, man.
Is he still saying no?
Yeah. I'm not giving up, Macca. Right? I have this thing, right? Every year, I email Louis Van Gaal.
Louis, please say yes.
And I just message him saying, hello, you know what I mean?
Last time he gave you an elbow,
he said, I'm sending you an elbow.
Because it was COVID times.
Yeah, because COVID times. No, not last time I messaged him was when he wasn't well, just to send him our love from all us lot.
Yeah.
And he thanked us for that. And then I messaged him again and I said, it's like my annual message to him. And he's like jovial. He's like him in emails. Like
really, he's laughing like, here he goes
yeah,
again.
But he's having none of it. He's still having none of it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to give up.
No,
One day we will have Louis Van Gaal on the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what
Who
I mean?
did you like the most out of like Moyes, Van Gaal, Mourinho? Do we include Ali in that?
Yeah.
The dark days.
The dark days.
Like, who did you like the most?
Weirdly, right?
When it was good.
When it was good, that's a good question. Do you know who I liked in like press conferences and just having him as our manager? Was Jose, you know. I know it's bad, but it just felt right. Yeah. And I like the fact, like, when he was always kicking off and getting angry. At first, I loved all that. Yeah. And also, he was nice to me, you know, Jose. Because I told you he took the mick out of me, didn't I?
Yeah, you're baldy.
Yeah, baldy. Some of you can't grow hair, can you? And then pointed at me. And then he was stood over me as I finished and, like, high-fived me. So I liked him. But then, obviously, he lost the plot. Ollie was Ollie. Louis Van Gaal was funny, he was good, but the football, bro. And Moyes was just a disaster from top to bottom.
There was no real, like, there was 10 seconds in Germany, like, or Olympiacos. There weren't really any.
And also, Moyes lost the plot.
Like, you know, with Van Gaal, you had the Anfield thing, and you're like,
Anfield.
Look how good we look there. And then we beat him again with Rooney scoring there. Was that?
Yeah, Rooney, mate. Van Gaal in the derby. Remember we beat City 4-2 at Old Trafford? Like, and he had Fellaini marking Yaya Toure.
It was 4-2. It was a really nice day. I remember that day.
So I almost started crying, my mate next to me. He ate City more than anything, right? And I turned to him and he was in tears.
I like that. I was thinking about Brighton the other day, and if I won that trophy, I think I'd have cried.
Right.
Not because of the money, because I would have just been overwhelmed.
Yeah, I was nervous for you. I don't even know how you did that, bro.
I would have proper cried. But honestly, yeah, like, it was. I think my favourite
big games under Van Gaal were
Van Gaal.
Like, they were. He had the tactics to beat the Scousers, to beat City. Yeah.
And whenever I used to see him, I'd say to him, no matter where we were in the league or whatever, I'd go, Van Gaal, we're gonna do it. We're gonna win the league, and he'd go, yeah. We're like, fucking, we're 6th, mate. It's 6th and it's January, whack. We just give you some hope.
But he was great. He was.
Remember these Player of the Year award speech? When he said, and then he proper shut up shop and didn't go for it. What the fuck?
You was there, weren't you, when it all went wrong for him at Leicester? Yeah. It changed that 5-3. It changed his outlook at United.
I think we win that game. Van Gaal does some great things.
I agree. Can you believe? Maria was. Can you believe?
Well. Oh my God! Falcao, Di Maria,
mate,
Rooney.
Wow. Jeez. Weren't thingy there? Didn't Tyler Blackett play that game as well?
Oh yes,
mate. It was all happening for about half an hour.
And Rooney and Falcao. Van Persie as well, wasn't it?
My God.
Because Van Persie whipped one onto Falcao's head.
Your memory's better than mine, bro.
I think.
I'll take your word for it. I'm sure producer Ethan is Googling it as we speak.
Oh, mate, that was such a glorious
in that
game.
that crossroads, right?
There was a penalty that wasn't a penalty, though.
Vardy diving against Raphael.
Yeah.
Raphael went
that turned it.
And then Vardy threw himself on the floor and got a penalty. And the mad thing is about that, right? Leicester went on that way, started believing in themselves, went on to win a title, and
Van Gaal went,
I'd never play an attacking football ever again. Yeah.
Like, because Leicester not long come up, he must have thought.
No, we can't. We can't.
Like, if you try and play, just go.
Yeah, you can't do that. Let's just shut up shop. Bro, I didn't see a goal down my end of the pitch. Your end of the pitch as well? No, I was in J stand. Sorry, J stand, yeah. So I didn't see a goal in my end of the pitch for 3 months. Do you know the only goal scorer I saw at my end of the pitch? Kyle Walker for Spurs, an own goal. He scored an own goal on the opening day. I didn't see a goal again for about 3 months.
Oh yeah, I thought Memphis scored that.
Yeah. Memphis scored in the Champions League as well, I think. I might be. Yeah, it did look like it, but I think it was Kyle Walker. It was like a little bit of a scuffle or whatever.
So I remember giving it to Memphis.
Yeah, so Louis van Gaal just lost the plot, didn't he? I love him, but he lost the plot. Yeah, but he was good in press conferences and that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
You know who's been, you know who's class, yeah? And I'm tired of like the talk around him. Bruno Fernandes.
Right, good. Mate, let's get into this. Yeah.
What's going on with this? Like, all this talk around, like, it's been so good this season as well. Yeah. His engine is unreal. He don't stop running. Remember I was saying to you, bro, I just love Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if he played for
me and you was at the game, weren't we, together against Forest, and you said to me, and that's exactly what he said. He went, I just love Bruno, and I couldn't agree more.
Like, everything.
I don't understand, right, how it can even be a debate, or why people are like, oh, Bruno, we've got about 1 million problems, and he ain't one of them.
He's never been an issue.
No.
Like, there's been a game or two where he loses his head, and you're like, Jesus.
Yeah, calm down, son. Come on.
I get it.
Like,
I've done that.
Yeah, mate, yeah, right, you are.
You know what I mean? I've done that watching us. So
bro, you've done that. You've done that sat here.
Yeah.
I remember when you didn't speak for 20 minutes on a watch along.
Oh.
It worked though because we won. Yeah, Bruno, he's amazing. He is.
You see some of his passes the other day as well.
Right. I don't mean to get carried away with a 9-0 win over Luxembourg. Oh. Yeah. From a buck-toothed girl in Luxembourg, but I could tell from that, from that performance, that Rasmus...
He did that against fucking Spurs.
Exactly.
And Rashford 50p'd it over the bar.
And then he thought, I'll show you how it's done.
Actually, it wasn't even that, was it? It was the... against Spurs.
Yeah. Little... But I could tell, you know, right, from watching that, Rasmus Hojlund. He's going to get 20 goals this season.
And you know what, yeah, that Arsenal game
by Christmas
hurt my soul and it's so bad. But there was so many positives, you know.
Hojlund was one of them.
Mate.
I seen an article saying United fans are getting carried away with 20 minutes against Arsenal.
Yeah, we are. But you know what scares me?
Arsenal are getting carried away with 20 minutes against United.
They didn't deserve that win.
No, they didn't. Not even 20 minutes. It was 5 minutes, or whatever it was at the end.
Where it all
went wrong.
I didn't realise it was 97th minute when they scored.
Disgusting, honestly.
Because it just felt inevitable. You know, we had that goal ruled out.
I know, so close.
It just felt like they're going to.
Do you know what I hate as well?
They're going to go.
I hate the fact that game turned us into Arsenal fans. We were screenshotting things and sending lines and all that on socials.
You know what happened to me?
And that's the sort of thing they do.
You know, as he ran through, I went, oh, I celebrated, but I think he might be off.
Yeah.
And so when it was given, I was like, then you see like Gabriel and Hojlund just diving him out. Saka on, was it Rashford?
Yeah. No, it was on Bruno, wasn't it?
Bruno.
Yeah.
See some of the decisions.
The injustice. That's what gets to you. But there was enough there where
Refs
you go.
Are shit as well.
Refs are shit.
When's Mason Mount back?
I don't know. Because oh yeah, Bayern Munich. He's back for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, the English version. And there's talk of him maybe going on the right wing.
I don't mind that.
Do you? Not.
Because it's better than putting Bruno out there. You keep him central. Also, him and Bruno could switch naturally. Yeah. I think. As long as one of them don't forget to go back like Christian Eriksen. Fuck's sake, Christian.
That's not him though, is it?
Lissandro's shouting at him.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know what the bad thing about that is, right? He was having a good game, Eriksen.
And he nearly scored as well.
I know.
I know it don't seem like he nearly scored because he got blocked on like the 18-yard line.
Yeah, but that's going
He's going straight in. Like, and Ramsdale's doing one of them.
He's ball to Rashford for the goal. Like, and then all people are pointing out was he switched off. But yeah, Mason Mount on the right. You know what I like about it? He's right-footed, isn't he? So he can...
Wearing the number 7.
Whip them in.
Wearing the number 7 as well.
Right-footed, number 7. Whipping them in. Dwight York on the end of it. 2-0. Yeah. United through to the Champions League semis. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, bro, yeah?
Dwight York did that at Stamford Bridge.
Oh, Beautiful, man.
FA Cup replay.
Was that the 5-3?
Final?
Was that the 5-3?
2-0.
Oh, the 2-0, sorry. Oh, yeah, it was a replay.
5-3
sorry,
Beckham scored 2 in 90.
When they scored like 3 or something. Yeah, they scored like 3.
96, Beckham scored 2? Or 96, 97? We beat him 5-3 and Beckham stood in the goal like that.
Do you remember when we used to go to Stamford Bridge and just win?
3-0 one was good there when Scholesy scored. Was it 2000? We beat him 3-0.
I think so. I remember. Do you remember the 3-0 at Old Trafford as well?
We're wearing that shirt there. You see what Keane's got on there?
Yes.
Behind you. We're wearing that shirt. And we beat him 3-0. The 2001 shirt. Vodafone one.
The Vodafone shirt.
Yeah.
Those were the days when we used to go to Stamford Bridge and just win all the time.
Yeah, there was a game as well where they had... Their stadium wasn't finished.
Going back a bit now.
94 or 5.
That would have been like Cantona days when the stadium weren't finished. Do you know I've only ever been to Stamford Bridge in one season? I went twice in one season, right? And I never went back because we lost both games and got knocked out of both cups.
I've been to Stamford Bridge a lot. I've been to 2 games there. One was as a commentator for BBC.
I remember that. Manchester. Ollie was manager, wasn't he?
We beat him 2-0 in the cup. Yeah. Pogba and Herrera.
Yeah. And
I remember we scored, and I was being so biased on commentary. So it's no wonder I haven't been invited back. They must have had so many complaints from City fans.
Hang on a minute. Who was you commentating for?
BBC Radio Manchester.
Right. We need to have a word, me and you. Right. Well, I need to have a word with the BBC. I was there the other day. I'm going to have a word with him, right? For starters, he's not a hero, Manchester, right? So how's he got that award? Yeah. And secondly, how's he commentating on BBC Manchester? Yeah. Some of us have been in the trenches since 1980.
Well, I only got it once, and now Gaz is there permanently, so...
He loves it, though, Gaz. He's proper radio, innit?
I'm buzzing for Gaz.
Yeah. Because he's grafted to get that gig. Like, he has done the hard hours. And his thing
has always been, I want to do well on radio.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube and stuff has just been bonuses for him.
Yeah. He loves
he's always been, I want to be a radio guy. I remember when we first kind of got in touch with him and started working with him, he was doing like, was it uni radio or something like that?
Lollipop, radio Lollipop.
Yeah, he's been on the come up for a long time.
And he's done it. He's done a lot of hard work in it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because he was working for some.
And he's a good boy as well.
Small. He's on, bro. He's here tomorrow.
Is he?
Me and him doing the Paddock Live.
Who'd have thunk it?
Gaz Drinkwater. He's back.
It's almost like I know what's going on.
Do you know what I mean? Who's your favourite radio presenter? Gaz Drinkwater or Joe McGrath?
Oh.
Hey.
Ooh, that's a sticky one, you know.
It is a sticky one.
I can't answer that without being...
Ethan, who's yours? Gaz. Ethan just said Gaz and he works with Joe McGrath. That's shocking, that.
I'm going to have to level this out and go Joe then.
Really? So I get the deciding vote?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tricky, that, isn't it?
I do love Gaz, though.
They're both likeable people, though.
I had a great time with Joe in America, you know.
He's a good guy,
in
isn't
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Because I watched the game with him, because he was like my press.
Yeah.
And I went to watch the game with him.
He loves the scram, doesn't he? He loves eating.
I was buying us loads of food and that, and he returned the flavour, bought some cocktails. We were drinking margaritas in the game. We were smashed. Me and Joe McGrath were smashed that day.
He's just a happy guy, man. He's got a zest for life.
Great, yeah. He's great to have around.
Yeah. Positive guy. Yeah. Loves a scran.
And you know when there's a lot of people...
Gets on with people.
Sometimes there can be those moments where it's a bit, fucking hurry up, come on.
Yeah.
You know, when there's about 6, 7 of you to organise.
Yeah.
Silly twats taking ages.
Yeah, it gets a bit...
But
it
Joe
can get a bit
just
testy, can't it?
Just...
Do you know what I mean? When you've got people stood next to a taxi staring at it, and you're waiting to go, and you're in a rush.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And Ronaldo Brown just stood there looking
with his suitcase next to him, looking at the taxi. And then looking at the suitcase. And looking at the taxi. Yeah. So I get in there, and me and you are like, we're already late for the press conference, and you're stood there staring at your suitcase. Get in the car. And you try not to shout, because then it ends up in a slanging match. And Joe McGrath just calms you down. With a nice
Joe McGrath will make a stupid joke.
Yeah.
Start
and
laughing.
He's like, do you know what's funny though? With Joe McGrath, is when Ethan threw him under the bus on the Sloppy Joe's live. Because they did a live show in town, Manchester.
Oh yeah, thanks for the invite, guys.
Yeah, Ethan. I got invited to this one.
I get a lot of
invites. That one. I didn't get invited to the next one. And then when the live show started, Ethan just started slagging off Joe McGrath.
I respect it.
Didn't you, Eve? But going, you know when it's like, you know when you're joking with someone, but you're being a bit serious. And he was like, and you're always having a go at me, and you're always making me do things that I don't want to do. And
you don't know what's happening there on the Sloppy Joes.
That's what I mean. You could see there was a little bit of seriousness to it.
Ethan's going to become the star.
Ethan is the star, you know.
Yeah.
I did a show with them the other week, like, on their live show. Me and Scotty did it with him.
Right, yeah. How many times when I mention their live show? Jesus Christ.
No, sorry. Not the live show where it was live.
Other live shows
audience.
are available.
The show here, and sure. And all the comments were about Ethan and how mint he is.
To be fair, he has got a lot of accounts on YouTube.
Do you reckon? Some of them were his misses as well.
Yeah.
Is that what I mean? So maybe it was a bit of that. Was it a setup?
I loved spending some time with Ethan in America as well.
He's another one who's quite a happy guy, isn't he?
We got him into Barrington Levy, which was really good. Remember that? He was loving life in the Mustang, listening to Barrington Levy.
He was, man.
Have you listened to it since, Eve?
He's another one who's like a jovial, happy, positive type of guy to have away with.
Catch Ethan walking around Manchester singing Black Roses.
Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk that? I did not have that on my Ethan James bingo card. He's going to be singing Black Roses. But this is what happens when you spend time with Adam McKola.
Yes.
Yeah? He's in there. Yeah. He loves it now. That's all he listens to. Yeah? He's part of the firm.
Hojlund, eh?
I think, right, I'm struggling not to get carried away, but I've seen about...
I think he might be better than Haaland.
40 minutes. I agree. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's get clips up. Why not? Let's do this.
I said I think...
Well, I don't think, I know. Right? Hey, I'm going to go full. I'm going to be like your mate. Is it Rory?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark my words, Maybe not this season because Haaland's got a head start. Next season, Rasmus Hojlund will score more goals than Erling Haaland, Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in the Premier League.
In the Premier League, 100%.
That's Haaland's leaving.
I hope so. I hope he does. I'm sick of the side, a little cyborg. No, but Hojlund, man, we were chatting to Uncle Webby yesterday.
Yeah. I think he looks better with his hair, like how he's got it as well.
How's he got his hair?
Shorter and that.
Oh, has
it?
it?
Had it in it. Yeah, it looks like...
Yeah, I want a bit of that. I don't want you having like long hair.
Yeah,
you playing for United up front.
It's like when Lindelof had like a bald head and then turned up with like looking like a pretty boy and that. But you look like you was on serious stuff when you played for Benfica. And you turned up, put some blue contacts in, grew your hair out. What's going on, man?
Come on, man. You're playing for Manchester United now. You're at the business end.
When I seen all them pictures of him playing for Benfica, it was bald head, tattoos, and I thought, yo, this
guy's a little psycho.
And he's
coming,
stuck
he's in, like, he turns into some
GQ
model.
Man of the Year?
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing?
What the hell?
Get a grip of yourself, son. Do you know what I mean?
You know what I love today?
Go on.
I seen us linked to Evan Ferguson.
We'll talk about that.
We need to sign Evan Ferguson, you know. Evan, you're a Man United fan, ain't you? You've been talking about how much you love playing with Danny Welbeck.
Who wouldn't?
Look, I know things are going to shit at Old Trafford at the moment.
Right.
But we haven't had any Irish players for a long time.
That's
I think
true.
that's what we're missing.
Yeah.
That is the balance. Yeah. That Manchester
More
United
Irish
need
players
to win a league title.
will win a title.
I can't remember a league title we've not won without an Irishman.
Well, we've had
2013.
No. Oh,
Darren Gibson.
The G-bomb. Yeah. Was he still in the squad then?
No, he left in 2012.
I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know if we can give you that one. He might have been there in spirit, but I don't know if he was there physically. Producer Ethan's about to find out.
Johnny Evans.
He's Northern Irish,
but still,
people get sensitive about that, though. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to go there. Well, you're Irish, so you can speak for him. No, he left in 2012.
Okay.
God damn it, Darren!
My fear is already up the wall.
So did we not have any? Did we not?
Wait. We've never won a double or a treble without an Irishman.
Wait a minute. Hang on a minute.
Do you know
John O'Shea in 2013. Oh, for God's sake!
Why did he go to Sunderland, man?
God damn it all, man.
Why did we be so nice to Sunderland, by the way? We sent them Johnny Evans, Wes Brown, who's John O'Shea, Januzaj, and Poznanin bastards.
I fucking hated that. I honestly hated that.
I hate them.
I do.
And then we even gave Amad Diallo last year.
I know why. Why can't managers be more like Fergie? Do you remember when it's like when Preston sacked his son?
Yeah.
And he immediately, right, they sacked his son at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
he sacked his son at 9 o'clock, and at 1 minute past 9, he'd recalled all the players from United, right? He had about 8 players on loan there, so that proper fucked him.
I know this might fuck up your careers, lads.
But
I've got a grudge to hold.
Yeah, and then they were training at Old Trafford, at Carrington, because we had the facilities to use in the winter that they didn't have. And he stopped that straight away. He said, no, you can turn that coach around. You ain't training there anymore. And then, to make matters worse, he rang his mate, Tony Pulis, who'd also loaned them players from Stoke, and he recalled all their players.
Oh, mate.
That's how it's done.
About 10 players got affected.
Yeah.
No football for a season.
Preston got relegated. Like, they were fucked. They lost the squad and the training ground.
Fergie went, get them buggers back.
Yeah, get them. I wanted white and he sent me black.
Oh,
yeah. So that's what we need. We need that, bro. Yeah. None of this niceties. Do you know what I mean? We need a bit more. Hold a grudge. Did you see Rio talking about Keane?
Yeah.
Isn't it weird? Is that the first time he's proper spoke about it?
Should Rio be talking about that?
What do you mean?
Isn't that Roy Keane's story to tell?
I think it's a bit of both. I think Keane has told it, hasn't he? He told it on stage with Gary Neville that time.
I don't know, I just think sometimes... Is it just insight? And like, we love when people come and tell us stories about changing rooms. And
yeah.
But sometimes it feels like the seriousness of a situation means, should you just leave it to be Fergie and Keane's story to tell?
I hear you.
Because as well, like, Rio wouldn't have been in their meetings.
But he was one of the players that got criticised, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I feel like he's got a right, because everyone knows Keane had said something about...
Kieran Richardson.
Maybe like, have you seen?
I wish we could see it.
Have you seen what Keane said about it?
I bet you it wouldn't be as bad as we thought.
It wouldn't. You probably watch it and go, is that it?
He said worse about...
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But do you know what made me laugh? Have you ever seen him talk about it? When he says, like, the players watched it and then they were given the opportunity to speak up. And Van der Sar said something. And he said, you've been here for 5 fucking minutes. You can shut up.
Kino! Only one Kino.
Just shut it down. But I think he gave Fletcher credit. I think he said credit to Darren Fletcher.
Because he worked his bollocks.
Because he stuck up for himself. He said, like, you're out of order, whatever. And he said, all right, whatever. I don't think he backed down, but he was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. But I think it was harsh, man, to sack him because of that. I think it was an excuse.
Broke my heart, yeah? You know when we had the testimonial later that summer?
Yeah, we had it as part of it.
Because he left January, was his last game against Liverpool at Anfield, 0-0. Walked off injured.
Yeah.
Blue shirt. Sad times. And then 05 summer, we played Celtic. And there's a picture of him and Fergie stood on the pitch when he's doing it. But you can tell they're not.
Do you know what the weird thing is? Do you know when he was manager at Sunderland, he spoke to Fergie, because we sent him Johnny Evans, didn't we?
Yeah.
And he said he spoke to him about Johnny Evans and that, but it was just like a business conversation. It wasn't like, how's it going, how's everything, you alright, how's the missus, how's the kids, none of that. It was like, I've got a boy, Johnny Evans, if you're interested, need to get him some minutes. Like, just business.
Because he targeted a lot of like ex-United and players who'd played with, didn't he?
Yeah.
Dwight York came in. Remember Dwight York was playing DM for Trinidad and Tobago? That's crazy. Against England.
Have you ever heard Dwight York's story when he was at Sunderland with Keane?
Go on. I've probably heard it.
So they're losing at half time, the 1-0 down or whatever at half time. So Keane comes in the dressing room. He says, put the tactics board up. So the assistant puts the tactics board up. Keane walks out of the changing room, comes running back in, flying kicks the tactics board across the room. Basically said, it's not about fucking tactics, it's about this.
You know what's mental? You could have told me that story and said, Stephen Howson did this. Hey, you never will guess what happened at Paddock on Sunday. Stephen Howson told David Pritt to put up a tactics board. And he walked back in the changing rooms and twatted it. And I go...
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like Steve, doesn't it? Yeah. Hey, you know, right, Paddock, didn't he, one time, no?
Oh, yeah, because he weren't there. What does that say?
Do you know what I mean?
Say, eh? Remember when Spurs and Conte would fuck off and go and beat Man City?
Do well, do you know what I mean?
Just saying.
Those
lads need a new voice in the dressing room.
You're one of the
that voice is Adam McKola.
You're one of the 4 people I know that cares about England. Oh, no, that has an opinion about England. Because you always slag off Southgate.
I don't care about England.
Right, but no, that's why I corrected myself. Yeah. You'd bothered to listen to what I said.
But I don't have an opinion at the moment.
What do you mean you don't have an opinion on the moment?
What's Southgate done? Picked players that he loves that haven't
you
played.
Won't have even watched it. Well, you won't care, do you?
Did he pick Jordan Henderson?
Of course he fucking did.
Did he pick Harry Maguire?
Of course he did.
Oh, shiver me timbers, I am shocked.
And do you know what he did as well?
Fucking twat.
Do you know what he did?
And then he'll go to someone else, yeah, but he doesn't play every week. But yeah, no, one of these geezers playing in the Saudi Arabian Sunday League. You got fucking Harry Maguire that doesn't play at all, yeah? You got all these twats that just get games because they're who they are and he loves them. And then you'll get someone like Fikayo Tomori who goes and wins the league with AC Milan, one of the biggest clubs on the planet. Or, I don't know, and he'll just not give him a time of day. What's wrong with this clown? Absolute dick. And that's why England won't win anything.
I love the fact that you started all that by saying you didn't care.
I don't care. He just does my... That's why I have him... Like, he's just an idiot. Like, imagine being an England fan. Imagine being an England player.
Yeah.
And going, oh, he's picked Harry Maguire.
You know,
I'm a centre-back. He's picked Harry Maguire.
Do you know what he did at the weekend as well? Right, who's the one player, right, in the Premier League who's been on form? English player who's been on form, did well against us, has been playing well. Do you know what I mean? Went from Leicester to his new club to Spurs. I'm spoon feeding you
Johnny
this
Evans.
One. Got it in one, right? Johnny Evans.
Madison, sorry, yeah.
Madison's been smashing it, hasn't he? Let's have that.
Yeah. No, but he has for a year and a half.
Yeah, I know you like the kid. Right, he's gone to Spurs. He's playing well. He's one of those where he's kind of made it so you've got to give him a chance, right? Because he's doing so well. If you don't pick him, people go, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Even more so than normal. Bro, where does he play him? Where does he play James Madison?
Did he play him at right back or something?
Left wing. Left wing.
And then he said, Phil Foden don't play through the middle for his club. Bro, Phil Foden's one of the best English... I hate him. He plays for City. One of the best English talents England have probably ever produced.
And he don't know what to do with him. He don't know what to do with him. And you've got Marcus Rashford, who's literally one of the best left wingers in the world. And you've got him sat on the bench while James Madison's trying to work out how to play left wing.
Solskjaer.
In what way?
He's done, like, bro, good vibes, positive, all that. We got to a final, semi-finals with Ali's second place. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's never
There's a ceiling there.
He's never going to win you anything.
No.
He's never elite enough to...
Well, do you know what the problem is as well? He does enough to keep his job. You're not sacking someone for getting to the quarterfinals in a World Cup. You ain't.
Yeah.
You're just not. Especially when you've got a final and a semi on the CV. And he's never going to get offered a top job elsewhere. No one, like, let's be honest, yeah? Are a Champions League club going to come in for Gareth Southgate?
No.
He's gonna go to someone like... Remember when, like, Chris Coleman got to the semi-finals of the Euros and then went to Sunderland?
He'll go Rangers.
Someone like that.
He'll go... I don't even think Villa would have him.
No.
You know, where somewhere he's played before?
Yeah.
And you go...
Maybe Palace.
Yeah, to be fair, they've had Roy Hodgson.
Yeah, maybe they go
safe
ex-Palace player. Do you know what I mean? Plus, some clubs might look at it and go, there's that whole PR thing as well. There's a whole, like, oh, it's the ex-England manager. Yeah. Like, everyone's buzzing about it.
Once he's not England manager, they're going to be out for him. The Wolves are going to be...
I don't think he's going to get off the top. So he's going to... He says, like, he might leave at the end of this tournament.
He's the kind of guy that will just become a member of the FA.
Yeah. Proper little beige suit wearing. Yeah. Oh, we're coming up with a new directive where we're going to have 3 referees on the pitch instead of 1.
Yeah,
shut up, you knobhead.
Yeah.
One of them things. Like, we're going to have a World Cup every year.
No, I don't get it.
No, you're not.
You play teams... All due respect, you're playing Ukraine, bro. Yeah. You've drawn 1-1, being safe. Try something. You know how many great English talent there is? How much great English talent there is? And you ain't doing shit with none of them.
He's got Rashford and Foden sat on the bench. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm glad Rashford's sat on the bench.
Yeah.
I wish...
But that's the thing, though. The guy calls him out when he's not available. Makes a big deal out of it. And when he is, he puts him on the bench.
He's a proper knob, man.
Before we wrap up, I want to talk to you about something else.
Knob. What?
I think it's quite heartbreaking, this, you know.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
No, come on, bro.
It's so sad.
It is sad. And I don't, like, listen, right? I'm the first person to admit that his career at United was underwhelming. Yeah, he should have been better. It should have been better for him as well. But I'm saddened by what's gone on with him.
And I think...
I am. I can't help it, man.
A lot of this is down to the injuries and stuff.
Of course it is, bro.
And he's just gone... Because didn't Edgar David have this before? Was that Nangelo?
Was it?
That was Nangelo.
Oh, was it? This is testosterone.
Wait. So what's that going to do for him? He's already a man. What?
Testosterone. Like, if you have more than your normal amount of testosterone, it can
you just
help
angry
you.
in that all the time.
Yeah, you just shagging. Well, obviously not. But
get me hooked up. No, but I do think there's people are going to come out. Oh yeah, glad we got rid of him, etc., etc. I think a lot of this comes down to he's had some issues with his family.
That's harsh.
He's had some issues with injury constantly. Yeah. And I think it comes down to he's just, I need some out with these injuries. Yeah. And he's gone left. Yeah. He's really gone left. I hope he don't get a 4-year ban.
The kid's 30, right? And I almost feel like he's done. I just do. I just feel like he's always injured. He's had this drama with his family. Now there's this doping stuff.
At his best, one of the best midfield players I've ever seen.
Some of those performances, some of his best performances for United were unreal.
That season where he was PFA player, team of the year and that. Unreal.
Just a shame.
Unreal player for France, for Juve. We got to see glimmers of it at United. It's a shame. I think injuries have absolutely done him in. Absolutely done him in.
Yeah.
And his time at United hasn't really helped him. Anyone.
Wasn't the right move, was it? For anyone, really.
I think it was
what did we get out of it?
Right move, wrong time.
A League Cup and a Europa, yeah.
Right move, wrong time. That's not just down to him, no.
No, I know. And my point is, what did we get out of it?
And you know the thing
we got that out of it.
That Paul Pogba and the way that ended at United is almost like a symptom of like we've been doing that with so many different players.
Yeah.
Could even make this argument for Maguire if you want, or whoever else. Like we've done it with Sancho, you know,
Lukaku.
Like we've done it to so many players.
Di Maria.
Maybe it's the pressure,
Memphis.
chopping and changing of managers, the negative attitude that comes when United aren't winning, the external pressures, the internal pressures, just all those things combining. You just like, whoa. When we know United needs to be a club that just all move in one direction. I think if Ten Hag fails, just fuck it, man. Just forget all of it.
What? Just scrap the club, fold it. Yeah.
Let's just jump. Let's just restart at the bottom of the pyramid.
Just press reset. Turn it off and on. Yeah. Start all over again.
Merge Paddock and Man United.
Don't say that in front of Steve. Right. Don't say that. Steve's probably messaged Paul Pogba already and seen if he wants a game.
Hey mate, you want a game?
Your band doesn't count in the Cheshire League or wherever it is. Come and play for us this weekend. Right, we'll wrap it up there anyway. Bro, it's been good chatting to you, man. I've missed you. I've not seen you for a little while. It's good to have you back in the studio, yeah?
Yep. Back on Thursday for Off the Bar with the lads. Make sure you're keeping it locked. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you on the flippity flop.